Hey, what's going on guys, it's Rated here and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got you guys a new video. This one's going to be on the Season 4 changes that are coming to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, not only in multiplayer but also in Warzone. Now just before we do begin with the video, if you guys can drop a like down below, it'd be greatly appreciated, and of course leave a comment down below. Make sure you guys turn on notifications when you are subscribing to the channel so don't miss any future uploads, and without further ado, let's jump into Season 4 changes. Now, one of the main things which is talked about in Season 4 at the moment, especially for Warzone, is the map extension. Now, we currently know that Warzone has bunkers in the game, but one thing we don't know is what those bunkers do, and we can't actually go in and access them. We had seen in Season 3 that they did give us some keycards, and there are usable telephones and computers within Warzone, but it doesn't currently do anything in the game. Now, one huge update that we are currently thinking that's going to come to Warzone is the map expansion. So we have no clue what this expansion is going to consist of, but my guesses are that we're going to be able to access the bunkers in Warzone, maybe getting some special loot like we had seen in Fortnite with their bunkers that way, but we're not entirely sure if that's the case. If not, there is definitely going to be maybe a nuke to change the way the map acts. Maybe a nuke or a missile is going to land on top of the dam, breaking open the dam and flooding the whole entire map. We don't know at the moment, but like I did say, we had seen keycards in Warzone as of now. The stadium could also possibly be opening, and of course if the map opens and stadium opens and of course it floods, then we can't really expect the player count to increase. But if they don't flood the map and they leave the map as it is and open up stadium, there's a possibility that we can be getting 200 players in Warzone. Now me personally, I think that would be great. It'd be so much fun to have more players, as it was announced or speculated at the beginning of when Warzone was announced that we were supposed to get 200 players in this battle royale mode. Unfortunately, when the servers did first launch, they couldn't handle 200 players, and I don't think the map could anyway. But of course, as we're now looking towards the next gen consoles such as the PS5, the Xbox, and also PC users, as this game is crossplay, we could be getting an opening for stadium and increasing the player count, as the servers and consoles would be able to handle this much easier. Leave your comments down below and your thoughts on what you're thinking is going to change in the map for Season 4. If you think nothing's going to change at all, I am pretty much 100% sure when the new Call of Duty comes out or gets announced, they are going to be changing the Warzone map, or maybe implementing a new map every time a Call of Duty is released, as they did mention that they are planning for this game to stay around for the long run. Now, another interesting thing here with Season 4 is that we are going to be getting 4 new weapons, one of them being the APC-9, the Vector, the Galil, and the HKG-28, which is a DMR, and the XM-109, which is like a Barrett 50 cal, something similar to it. I'm not entirely sure exactly what, but I do believe it does take grenade launcher rounds as well, so that'd be very interesting to see how that plays out in Warzone. I know that these are going to be spread over multiplayer as well. We're just going to have to wait and see to see what way they do want to implement these weapons into the game, and I do think they will be unlocked maybe through challenges or even, like I did say, the battle pass. Now moving on here, we have something exciting for Warzone. So as we had seen when Warzone was first released, we had a loot pool which contained of the SCAR as the primary weapon in the loot boxes. This has since changed since the update, and we now have the M4, which is the main weapon inside of these loot boxes. They did say that they will be changing this every single season, so we're not entirely sure what weapon is going to be as the main loot pool, but we'll have to wait and see. They did mention that they do want to throw in some weapons which not many people use, just so people can get a feel for the other weapons in the game. Now along with that, this ties nicely into my next point, and that's going to be we're going to be getting new field upgrades. Now we're not entirely sure if these field upgrades will come purely from loot boxes, or you may actually have to buy them from the buy station, but like I did say, field upgrades are also going to be in multiplayer, and we're unsure of course what we are getting as of now, but leave a comment what you'd like to see implemented as a brand new field upgrade. Unfortunately, the EMP and the attack insertion along with the weapon drop isn't available in Warzone, so I'm not entirely sure if they'll add a few of those into Warzone and see how they play out. Maybe the EMP could be very useful, especially against vehicles, but we'll have to wait and see. I would personally like something that would allow us to run that slight bit faster when using the field upgrade. I know Dead Silence does it a tiny bit, but something else would be very interesting. Leave your comments down below on what you'd like to see. Now moving on here, we should be getting loot exclusive weapons, and that will change up the meta of this game. So these weapons such as the Galil, the HK, ray, the vector, like I did mention, these might only be available in loot boxes. Now the way they're trying to implement this into the game is so people don't just stick to the loadout drops and actually change up their gameplay and use different weapons that they have to get from the loot boxes, such as the epic loot that you do obtain from the epic loot boxes. Now along with the point that they want to stop everyone going ahead and getting a loadout drop, so people just sit there with snipers and have thermal sights on them, sniping people from up in the hills and using, you know, the dual snake shot pistols and stuff like that. Even though they have got nerfed, many people of course still run these meta weapons, as they are pretty much the most overpowered thing in Warzone at the moment. Now like I did say, exclusive weapons in Warzone, especially in the loot boxes, will be very nice, as we only currently have one of those, which is a grenade launcher. Now I'm pretty sure everybody has used a grenade launcher in Warzone at least one time. It's a ton of fun to use, especially when an enemy is driving towards you in a vehicle and you could just throw a load of grenades at them and pretty much kill them straight away. But of course, seeing different weapons like this implemented in the game will definitely be a very fun and unique point to this game. Now as I did mention just a second ago about the exclusive weapons in the loot drops, we are going to be getting in-game events. So as I did mention just now about exclusive weapons being in the loot drops, they are actually implementing new modes to stop people using loadout drops, UAVs, cash and stuff like that. They're going to be introducing a classic battle royale mode. Now me personally, I'd definitely love to see how this plays out in Warzone. So similar to Blackout, as we did have battle royale there, we didn't have no cash, no loadout drops or anything like that. You literally just had to pick up the weapons and try it that way. But they are going to be introducing a classic battle royale mode and possibly duos. But introducing classic battle royale mode will be a very unique point to this game, as of course we had seen that the map is huge. Loads of people like to use UAVs to find out where enemies are. Not only that, but thermal scopes, heartbeat sensors and stuff like that. It literally will change up the meta of the game. Now hopefully along with this update we will be getting a duos. Now me personally, I'm waiting for duos to drop, as I literally like playing in two-man squads instead of trios, especially when you're running a two-man squad and don't have that third player. It's pretty much a pain in the ass to go ahead and get a win. If you are like me and have played other battle royale games, duos is definitely the meta, and I definitely prefer that over squads or anything else. It would be nice to see them increase the player count and maybe increase the team size, but I think squads on its own is pretty much the highest they're going to be going with this. We are still waiting for the duos, as it's not been implemented in the game, but that was similar to how Apex Legends did it. They only had trios in the game for a long while, but hopefully we can see a change in this and we'll get duos in Season 4. Now along with that mode, we will be getting a mode called Run Like Hell, so the gas will not be stopping at any point in the game. It will be moving in slowly, but it will not be moving in any slower than it currently is moving, so it will be constantly moving. You will get no time to stop at all in the game, and this pretty much will eliminate camping and allow people to push and make the game much more fast paced and see how many kills people get. It will definitely change up the game, and I can't wait to play this mode as well. Now along with that, we are getting another one, which is more gulag, so that's going to allow you to pretty much have unlimited chances in the gulag until it is closed. So if you get eliminated, go into gulag and you respawn, you will then have another chance over and over again to win your gulag to then be redeployed in the game. So this one here is obviously very interesting, as there is already a lot of players in the end circle, so I definitely like to see how that plays out, especially considering the end circle usually is hectic enough, but of course with this mode it's going to be even more crazy. There's also another mode called non-stop, and another one what we're getting is realism mode in Warzone. Now this one is very interesting, as you're going to be getting no HUD, no UAVs, no cash, nothing like that. So it's going to be very similar to the classic battle royale mode, but just having realism, so we cannot see the HUD, the crosshairs, anything like that, the exact same way it is in multiplayer. Now tying in nicely to the new modes we're going to be getting in-game live events. Now I'm not entirely sure if they are going to be live, but we are going to be getting in-game events. This is what I hope will link to a story of Warzone, and the map expansion of course will be tied in with this as well if we do get any events. I do hope there are going to be live events similar to Fortnite, but of course Fortnite is a unique game and they're not going to straight up copy and try and replicate what they have done in that game to Warzone. Now leave a comment down below of what you want to see implemented in Season 4 of Call of Duty. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and as always, if you did enjoy it, a like would be greatly appreciated. Now leave a comment down below of what you want to see implemented in Season 4, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Like I did say, all of this is speculation at the moment, so take it with a grain of salt, but these have been data mined from the game at this current stage. Now like I did say, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Check out my previous videos on screen right now, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.